It is the only choice left to you.
Take thee. Flame, did I give?
accept the fate of your ilk and face the trials that await you. And yes, you have already joined the Crestfallen. Young Hollow, there are but two paths. Inherit the order of this world, or destroy it. Only a true monarch can make such a choice. Very few indeed have come even this far. And yet your journey is far from over. Outgrown Hollow, have you what it takes? Truly? Young Hollow, seek after Venric. He who almost became a true monarch. The Venric is certain to guide your way. Fledgling Hollow, may we meet again?
Hello, Al-Key602, I think that's how you pronounce your name. Thank you for the follow. And even though if you know I have a mic, but I mean I don't talk too much, pretty shy person, so you know I usually just stay quiet. But I hope you're enjoying the stream and the gameplay. You know, it's like I played this game a couple times, but you know I haven't really tried to play through it like entirely like casually. That's like posted as the title. Well, you know, mostly I do like cosplay PvP, so I make characters that like Ichigo from Bleach or Naruto, and those are like that's most of my time in Dark Souls, at least, you know, 2 and 3. But you know, for live streaming, I guess I wanted to spend more time just doing like a playthrough instead of like PvP. Plus, it's really hard to get invasions nowadays. But surprisingly, I was finding like back to back like at least 5 invasions in Iron Keep at what soul memory, I guess 800,000 K or something, you know. So that's good news, I guess. There's still people playing the game.
Bearer of the curse.
Yeah, you do talk a bit too much for my taste, but yeah, you know. I just, you know, I don't always have the most informative or brightest things to say, as I just screeched whatever. But I don't have, you know, much to say so I just kind of like stay to myself quiet, I guess, you know. But when there's activity, I can see maybe I just say something because I feel like it's more polite, or it's the least I can do, even though I'm shy. But you know, so yeah, that's about it. But yeah, I think I finally collected all the boss souls. I can't remember the name on top of my head to open the gate, so I guess I'll be going to Dragon Lake Castle next. And I've avoided the Doors of Forest. I hate that place with that royal rat boss with the petrified dogs. So I guess I'm gonna save that for another point in time. And I haven't fought the gargoyles just yet, because those are kind of a pain sometimes. But actually I think I need to grab the key over here before I forget, so I can get the DLC key, so I can do DLC later at some point. Yeah, just remember vague things about the game to, you know, so that this has been it's not really my first playthrough. I've been invading and lost with 12 mils and 4 mils. Oh wow, yeah, I don't know, my soul memory is kind of like, when my characters are very low, like, I basically kind of like have my characters twigged out, you know, so like, I like, you know, I farm with my main build, and then I like have a friend transfer my gear, and then I like, I boost my soul memory to where like where players are usually like playing the area, so like, you know, mostly new game players, so like, you know, like if general soul memory is 800,000 here, you know, I will I'll make that character build around that soul memory so I can invade here. I never really had like a 12 mil character besides like my main character. And you know, I kinda dabbled in like So level 125 when the arena was like patched to like soul memory. I still think you run into, no matter what, you still run into people who are higher level or lower level if, you know, I guess the matching doesn't happen soon enough, I think. But yeah, so what's your preferred area to invade? Favorite area you like to invade? If it might be Lost Bastille if you mentioned it. Right, people always go back to Macduff. Yeah, that's the one of the favorite places. But you know, I kind of hate being in Macduff. That's why I usually, because you know, when I used to play the game in its prime, I used to get invaded sometimes unwantedly trying to upgrade my armor and weapons. So I would have to like burn an effigy to, you know, make, oh shit, asshole over here shooting me. You're gonna regret that. Even before he kills me or something. But yeah, you know, my preferred area. So I guess for a while, because when I started the game, I never really had hands on the cracked red eye ores for a while. So I usually just joined, you know, this Covenant, the Bell Covenant, and then I would invade Lost Bastille, you know, by protecting the tower. That used to be my go-to place. That's where I started my YouTube channel there, because I made like Ken Masters from Street Fighter, and I you know, did a PvP video, and then that's kickstarted, I guess, my little cosplay YouTube channel thing, and you know, and then I've made a couple videos since then, and then I have a couple Dark Souls 3 videos, and then I went back when like the whole Return to Drang Lake event, and I recorded again, so I have like a sequel, kind of like to the Ken Masters video, but I added Evil Ryu to the mix, so I still have to upload that because I'm still editing and all that. But yeah, you know, I don't know. I'm gonna hopefully try to make more videos again for 2, but you know, it's a little tougher now. But I don't know. I have commands in the chat room. I'm gonna try to remember them because I made just 1 or 2 for my channel. I don't know. Okay, yeah. So if I type YouTube, like, you could like check out the channel if you want. If you like the content, you know, just you know, you can follow or whatever you want. But yeah, so that's my main niche, you know. This is a secondary, I guess, casual playthroughs. I enjoy making builds mostly, like just the process of like going through the armor. Cause like this character, basically, he's kind of like more of a shirtless to like semi-shirtless kind of build, where like I like to pick clothes that make his show kind of like his body a bit. Cause like I mean, like he's basically dark. His whole skin is basically dark besides parts of his face. So you know, I kind of went for that, you know. But at first, he was supposed to be a character from a game called Tales of Berseria. He was supposed to be a Rokuru, which I made in Dark Souls 3, but I wanted to make him again here and play the game casually, but I wasn't feeling it, and you can't like dual eyes, you can't like keep one eye a different shape and different color, so it kind of wasn't working out. So I just made him look like my YouTube channel character looking with the blue hair, and so I just went with like a mix of both. But yeah. Now I'm trying to figure out how do I get to I feel like if I go here I might die, but I'm just gonna try it anyways. And if I die, I definitely have like effigies left over. But let me see if I can poison any of these salamanders before they like demolish me. I'm running out of poison arrows, which sucks. At some point I might die down here, you know, because if I trap, I don't know if I can open the door from going this direction. Yeah, I have the key, yeah, I know, but there's a ring there, I guess I might want to grab anyways, but I'm just gonna risk my life, I guess, for that ring. Which is, I mean, I don't have too much to lose. Yeah, 5 arrows are not gonna work for this guy. I seen people like do the whole run and jump and plunge on this enemy, and usually it's good damage. But like a lot of times when I did that, I usually fell down and died. It's pretty hard to do like plunge attacks in Dark Souls 2 compared to like 1 is the easiest, and then 3 is kind of somewhat reliable. But you don't really, I don't think there's the plunge animation only besides the boss in Dragon Shrine area. which the name slips my mind. Alright, let's see. Ooh. I don't know if I hope I don't get burned to death. Okay. Fire Drake Stone. This is not a happy place. This is a horrible place. Oh man, I'm totally missing. And he doesn't notice me. I hope it stays that way. Okay. So yeah, what's your favorite Dark Souls game, Alki? You haven't played Dark Souls 1? Oh man, you should, man. I recommend, I guess, you know, I guess the first one, mainly, I mean, it's like the most popular, I would say, but you know, at least for a regular playthrough, you might, you know, enjoy it for your first run. But for, you know, like 3 as well, because, you know, 3 and 2 are probably my favorite for PvP if you like PvP. 1 is, I never mastered the craft of PvP in 1, so I kind of don't have much opinions on it. And like, it's really, it's like a lot, I think it's a lot more challenging, at least. Like, there's so many techniques you can do to like abuse people, like by backstabbing, that I've seen, and I can't really emulate it. So I'm basically handicapped against those people who know all the like double backstabs and these, like, you know, things that they can do with tech. But you know, when I try, I still try to have fun with it. But you know, and you know, I always try to make a build I like, no matter like mostly Dark Souls 1 is very precise on like also poise and that. So like, you have to run a build with like the perfect amount of poise to, like, you know, fight somebody, and like they'll, you know, you hit them, but then they'll get behind you and backstab you, and you know, it's just like all these other layers of the game. So it makes it, you know, I don't know, it makes it, you know, its own thing to it. But I just suck at it, I guess. Like, I could, if it's just like a one-on-one and like no much shenanigans, then it's kind of like sometimes I could win maybe, but you know, other than that, I mean, it's still not really my style, I guess. Dark Souls 2 is close. It got a little better, but I'm, you know, oh man, I don't know how to fight these guys, so he might wreck my face. I'm just trying to poison him and run for my life. These salamanders have like tons of HP, like it's a giant boss. Where's he going? I guess he's the one. Oh, there's a chest there, I forgot. I didn't remember that was there. But yeah, so you enjoyed vanilla Dark Souls 2, or you like the Scholar better, or you know? And you have any favorite boss fights, areas, weapons, armor sets, you know, like any details that you could think of that you want to share, I guess, you know? So I like talking about those little things, so that's what I do in other people's chat rooms. I always ask, hey, you play the game, what's your favorite armor, what's your favorite this, what's this and that, you know? How long have you played, or do you like the PvP? That's another question, or do you co-op and whatnot? All the same to me, gotcha. How did you find my channel? From, you just like look through the Dark Souls 2 archives and see like people's name, and you just found mine and, you know, picked me, or did you, I don't know, I don't recognize your name, so I don't think you knew me somewhere. I'd rather play it safe here, because usually I try to speed run. Oh, damn it, there's one more. I think there's 2 more, but can't remember. 5 more poison arrows. I have to visit Gavilan later. You can't successfully navigate this game without poison arrows. Is that my one more shot? Oh god, get away from me. Ow. I'm in the corner. Get this beast. Oh, god damn it. Oh my god, please don't kill me after I did all this. Life gems to the rescue. That wasn't too bad. Crack. Oh, you can farm orbs from them. Didn't notice that. Is there another one hiding in that corner? My name is on the bottom. Oh, nice. That's accomplished. That's how. I mean, yeah. That's. I guess that usually happens for me. You know. So far, you know. I don't expect to be on the #1 anytime soon, or second at least. That's usually where your name is, though. You know. Actually, so we can relate. You know. I don't know. It's what it is. I mean, I don't really want to have too many people yet. I kind of want to focus on, you know, a minimal amount of group of people, like, you know, 1 or 2 or 3, you know, like, at least, you know, would be manageable, I guess. And, you know, other than that, you know, when if I got like since I do follow other people that are a lot larger than me, like, you know, to like 1,000 to 2,000, you know, to 10,000, you know, people followers. Sometimes come with like subscription buttons, like. If they hosted me all of a sudden and I had like a raid of people in here, I don't know how I would handle it. Well, you know. You're the same? Yeah, you know. Yep, that's cool. But yeah, you know, this is something that I wanted to try as well. I mean, so other than doing YouTube, like, I haven't made commentary, post videos, like I want to do a little discussion of like my character that I create and talk about like how I made it, or you know, the details of the build, and just, you know, like a little brief video to cover any little things that maybe people want to see, or just to get better at, like, you know, having a discussion on the character I made, you know, so that I guess in time it could lead to more kind of videos, I guess. That makes sense. But yeah. So what do you stream? I mean, you stream, right? Because you said you're the same. You wouldn't like you like to have a small group. So like if you stream, then like what games do you stream? You play Dark Souls 2 on Twitch? Cause I'll follow you too, and then, you know, see how you play it, or if you play something else. Cause I'm burning in this house, but I turn off the AC because I don't know if the AC is gonna interfere with my audio, or you're gonna hear a buzzing, and, you know, I really want that to be there. Oh, I'm lucky. Ironclad gauntlets. I always find it a little difficult to kind of play and talk at the same time, but, you know, I guess I have to get better at that as well. But lately, I've also been playing Tekken 7. I don't know if you have that game, but, you know, I started picking up a new character that was part of the game that I never really ever tried. Like, the character's kind of like, I guess, a clone, or like a sort of like of who it is. Like from Tekken, I think 6, it was his name was Raven, I guess, and they made Master Raven, which they kind of like, I guess, gender swapped kind of like the character, so in a way. So it's a girl now, I guess. I kind of like her a lot. I'm starting to try her. And, you know, maybe I'm gonna, I don't know if I ever stream it yet, but, you know, I'm gonna do a video or two maybe on it, like my first fights, or like player matches. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But, you know, 'cause all I play is mainly Dark Souls, so I mean, you know, if I have a second alternate like category, so I don't burn myself out, even though I probably burned or rid myself out already in Dark Souls, but I still always find fun. Oh, I almost fell. Fun in the game, because I'm always so busy. So it's like I like to play my games, race Dark Souls. Like, I kind of like do so much of the game, but I always leave parts of it out that I never did. Like, I never really did a full New Game Plus run, so I might do that on stream. So, like, you know, because I always want something to do in the game. Because a lot of games when I play it and I beat everything, then like the fun of it kind of just like dies for some reason. Like, it's like, why would I want to play it again? That's why sometimes like when they remaster or redo games, like like per se, if they did Dark Souls 1 remastered, they just, you know, like put it on PS4 and exactly the same. Like, you know, I don't know, I'd kind of be on the fence to play it again, you know, and I might play it, but, you know, I'm not really too, like, looking for, I'm not too as hyped for it, I guess. But, you know, if, you know, usually if it's like a big rescale HD where they added maybe a weapon or they made it really like 60 FPS and they kind of like tweaked it a little, then I'd be more probably lenient to play it. But you know, but yeah, it's just kind of like, it's kind of like depends on my mood, or I guess what particular game it was and how much I enjoyed it. Oh, bummer, I thought you was a chick. Oh, you know who I am, I guess, Vampire Hunter D. I ran into your streams and I know you have your whole cosplay every day, all day. You know, which is, you know, it's a pretty good build, so I mean, why stop, right? But you know, we are both cosplayers, so I guess, you know. Right now I'm not really cosplaying anyone, I'm just making, I just made a random character and playing the game. Oh, you know Vampire Hunter D? Oh, it's a small world. Indeed. This whole time. Oh, I don't get it. Well, okay, now, okay, I guess you, because I'm reading the comment again to put it together, so you thought it was a girl the whole time. Oh, now you know I'm a dude. Which, you know, hope that doesn't disappoint much, but, you know, I'm glad you know now, because, you know, I'd feel a type of way if I thought you were a girl for a long time, and then I realized you were a dude too, you know. But, I mean, it's just, you know, this is what it is. Oh, I just got a text message, sorry. Where do I want to go next? I just got the DLC key, so I guess I'll go to Drain Lake for now. But yeah, so what you been up to, Vampire Hunter D? You've been playing Dark Souls 2, 3. You hyped for E3 today? I think Sony's gonna be presenting, so I'm probably gonna watch that later. Oh, I picked the wrong bonfire. This is a long way around. Where did Lusk, how you say it? I can't remember, but yeah, I remember that dude too. I mean, I recently actually, I challenged him in Tekken 7 and he kind of whipped me the first round, but I wasn't using my main. But, I mean, but he was using, I was Jin Kazama, and then he was, he picked Kazumi, his character's mom, if you don't know. But I mean, that's his grandmother, I guess. But what was it? What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I fought him, and then he beat me, like, kind of like, cause that character has is a pretty good zoner, so I wasn't really familiar with the moveset, so I kept getting like taken back by this tiger, and you know, I just got wrecked. And then when I switched to my main a few times, I started winning with Master Raven, and then I had a match. One of my favorite matches with him was with Jin and Paul, and it was basically like we did like six rounds, and the fifth round, like it was like tied up. So the final round, I had the final round, and then I managed to win. You know. But was it? Does he still stream? I don't know if he streams anymore. I haven't seen his streams. But every time I run into him, because he's on my friends list, he's always like saying he's working or he's busy, you know. So like, but when I play with him, he says he's working and he's playing the game. So I guess he has a nice job to be able to play sometimes and work. But I know he's a musician, so I guess he could work on music and play games and think of inspiration, I guess, as he's, you know, in the studio, wherever he does his whole work stuff. As far as I know, but I don't know all the details. I can't remember where I think this is the King's Gate. I hate these enemies over here, you know. And I only went to New Game Plus once, and I remember seeing these guys with like falcons on them. Those enemies are crazy. Oh my god. Headshot. That's still, man, that tracking on that arrow is pretty crazy. I thought I was gonna like serpentine away a little, but I kinda didn't do that. that arrow, what, oh, I think it's, oh yeah, I remember now, the ambush, I almost got wrecked. These guys run. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they just have like insane runs. Holy Jesus. The damage on these guys. Can I parry him? No. I almost costed my life trying to parry him. Play it safe, play it safe. Sunlight medals? I didn't know you could farm sunlight medals from these guys. I always run past them. I guess you don't have to do co-op in this game as well. It's like probably the worst game to farm Covenant items. I think is Dark Souls 2, and then 3 is probably close second, and then I don't even know about 1. If I can't remember if you could. I forget. I always have trouble parrying specific enemies that I never parry, so I'm trying to like, I don't know, like I think Dark Souls 3 I'm a little better, but I can't remember the timings, and I try to parry with this weapon a lot, and you know I got killed by like Fencer Sharon trying to parry her. Try to pursue her and I can't do it, but with shield I can always mostly do it. Yeah, these guys, yep, these guys run funny, yep. And like they run kind of just like the Alone Knights in Iron Keep, because they just, you know, they're just kind of crazy, I guess. Oh, I forgot about, I knew he was coming, but I forgot about you. Oh, backstab me, please. Hey, what sort of builds do you like to make, Alki? Like strength build, mage, pyro, quality, lightning, dark, you know, like what's your particular cup of tea, I guess. I hope I like parrying everything. Yeah, I like to parry everything too, but I just suck at a lot of times, so I just can't do it, so I'll just like, you know, shame myself, I guess. Dishonor my family, you know. This is PS4, you know. Fortunately, I haven't had a PC to run Dark Souls even one. One day maybe, you know. But like, you know, I have too much data, too much character progression and cosplays on PS4 to like change ships and play like on PS4 or something, you know, PC. Like if they announce like another Dark Souls or Demon Souls or whatever, E3, like, and I had a chance to play PC, I don't know if I want to do it or not, you know, it's kind of like in the air if I would commit to like changing consoles. Like, I'm more of a console gamer instead of a PC master race kind of guy, I suppose. But I've never experienced a good PC, so I can't really have a full opinion. Damn it. You dabbing a little bit, Joe. Oh crap, wasn't paying attention. Reading chat. There we go. Make different builds, different. Oh, that's cool. That's always fun. Like, I kind of miss playing with friends. I mean, I never really play this game too much with friends, so you know, after a while, playthroughs get a little dull and kind of boring. So you know, like I haven't partnered up with much people to make builds. Like, I like to try one of those one days. Like, if I could do like daggers with somebody or something, or I don't know, like one person that's like heavy weapon and I do small weapon or whatever. I was messing around with face tattoos. I made a white dot cover my face and it looked like Brandon Lee from The Crow. Oh, Brandon Lee, oh, nice. That's my first name, and that's what sometimes my family or some of my family will call me, Brandon Lee. Yeah. But yeah, I never particularly watched that movie, but I think that's where he died, right? Which is sad. We're progressing into new territory. Oh my. Oh my. I totally whiffed my attack there. tell me that. I never really used that L2 attack, but now I kind of find it more reliable. Like, I think Dark Souls 3 made me really somewhat better and more cautious or more passive in PvP, because Dark Souls 3 I had to learn the hard way, because I'm more of an aggressive, like in your face, like try to kill you right away character, and Dark Souls 3 that it wasn't having that when I would have to fight 3 people all the time, and I would get like bashed in the face, totally wrecked. So like a lot of times I sometimes know certain distancing, so like this attack kind of works good for like if you have the right distance and you can like punish somebody with attacks, I guess. But yeah, I always like power stancing. This is probably my favorite like feature in Dark Souls 2. It really makes like adds the build variety, and I'm probably not gonna get this lizard because I suck. Yep. Damn it. That means Kabuki cosplayers. Oh, nice. What's that? It's like a ninja thing, right? Sorry if I don't know that or whatever that is, but if you could explain what that is, so I don't look like a fool already. Then I already kind of do. But it sounds familiar.
To bring an end to your journey and mine.
No, she's silent. I thought she was gonna talk more. I was drinking some soda. Alright, well, that's all you have to say. Okay, let's. 1 second. Alright, let's see now where he was. Oh, I don't have any poison arrows, so now I have to like kill things. Which is, I'll do it this way. I guess fire arrows, plenty. I'm gonna get my favorite emote soon. That what was it like? This one's on me. You know you want to turn back, come on. Don't hit the Emerald Herald. Have you been streaming yourself, Vampire Hunter? Because, like, I know you used to stream almost every day or every at least 3 days, I don't know how many days, and then you kind of like slowed down a bit. I don't know if you've been busy or whatever. No, I thought I was gonna duck over every attack, but that's fine. Been playing Salt and Sanctuary. I effed up too. Oh darn! Sorry to hear that. I hate playthroughs where that you could ruin quests and then never be able to go back. Like I already ruined a quest in Dark Souls 2, even though I played this game where like I can't remember the item if you guys can remember, but whole quest line with like Cont'd and Pate, where like you have, you know, once you get them to fight each other, you pick a side, I guess you kill either. I was like in the chat room watching, and I was like, so guys pick who you think is gonna win, and then somebody picked Cont'd and somebody picked Pate, and I think Pate won actually. And then, you know, I actually wanted Cont'd to win so I could get like his weapon or item first, and then you get another one from him if you kill him or something like that. But I killed both of them right away after one loss because I kind of wanted Cont'd to win, so I killed Pate. But then I forgot to talk to him to get an item, and then I didn't like get the key, so now I can't open that door, and I don't remember what the item was. Oh, engraved bond. Oh, damn it! Those are a good weapon. That's a pretty good fist weapon because it gives you extra crits. But yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that. I guess I have to deal with it. But yeah, that's cool. Engraved gauntlets. Yeah. But yeah, there's other things I don't remember in this game. Like where every Estus flash shard is, I only have 10, and I think I think most of them you have to use the branch of Yor, and I opened one path by like No Man's Warp in the boat ship, you know, like I got that shard, but I never really remembered where to get them all because I never hunted for them. But I think Alke's leaving. Alke, he says, "Hey buddy, just to play Souls, but I haven't slept yet. I should crash it." Alright, Alke, yeah, have a good one. See you later. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, you know. You're bringing me closer and closer, I guess, to maybe a goal of 100 followers. I don't know. I think I have like 30 or something. I don't know. You have mules? Yeah, I mean, this run is kind of like whatever comes to me in the game I pick up, and I try to fashion souls myself, or I kind of like off camera, spend hours farming an item. But you know, I usually want something unupgraded because I don't want to like pick up a plus 10 weapon. Oh, the forlorn, lovely. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. He just witnessed almost a fail. Cause I almost ran off that edge. Alright, forlorn. I hate you. I hate your guts. Is the cyan gonna keep following me too? I hope he can get poisoned. Let me see this wall. Is it dragon? Or there's a dragon sign there? No. Ah, come on. Again. This guy's a pain. I always hate when like you roll away and you try to like attack. He like if you do like attack too early, you just face. You can't really control the direction all the time. I want to see if I can parry this weapon. Oh, there we go. I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna try again maybe. Yeah. I think the scythe weapons are particularly easier to parry than most weapons, but if I try to do that with this weapon, I might get punished, but let's see how that goes. Yeah, I'm gonna try one more time, a couple more times. Oh, jump attack, he's getting clever. I can't even parry the rolling attack. Oh man, I wish I knew the timing for this weapon. It's gonna make the fight drag on a bit. Sorry if anyone's bored. I'm trying to parry him. Oh man. Now I look so horrible at the game compared to when I use the shield and parry. I wish I knew the frame data or like... Oh! Finally! Getting out, a vampire? Alright man, well, thanks for stopping by if you're leaving. Appreciate, you know, some time you put in to check out the channel, you know. Still a little new at this, so you know, my entertainment, I guess, is not up there yet, you know, like, at least my, like, potential is not really there yet, so I'm still working on certain things like that. But, you know, one day at a time, I guess. Oh, man, it took, like, 4 shots in the face. Oh, crap. No! Retreat, retreat, retreat.
And by whose permission do you stand before me? This castle is the domain of King Vendrick. Is your trespass intentional?
His Highness. Where has he gone?
You are a guest of our castle. I am the Chancellor, Belaga.
Do you seek an audience with my lord, King Vendrick? Unfortunately, His Highness is absent. My lord, the king has... The queen has taken him. My lord made magnificent findings on souls. An accomplishment for the ages. He vanquished 4 great ones and built this kingdom upon their souls. Our king has watched over this land since ages long, long ago. King Vendrick, we must fight back, or the giants will take Drangleic. The king had a dear queen, a woman of unparalleled beauty. Long ago, the queen came to us, alone, from a faraway land. She warned our lord of the looming threat across the seas, of the giants. The king crossed the ocean and defeated the giants with the queen at his side. The king commandeered their power and created the golems. With the golems, the king created this castle to celebrate victory and to show his love and his gratitude to his queen. The queen brought peace to a peace so deep, it was like the dark. Is this some sort of a dream? Where am I? What has happened to our castle? Who are you? And by whose permission do you stand before me? Welcome, visitor. Our guests are treated with honor. This is the way of our castle. Tell me if you should require anything. My lord made, he vanquished our King Nonsense, be safe on
Young undead, don't let this curse weigh upon you. We meet a second time. Perhaps you will yet traverse the dark. Young undead, if you truly seek the dark, then we will surely meet again. May we meet again, somewhere. May we meet again.
You have fought admirably on your journey, cursed undead. I am Nashandra, Queen of Drangleic. A true monarch carries the weight of their souls. The last king of this land, King Vendrick, as he was called. He found the strength to rule his people, and when the undead were born, cursed, he found more strength to face them. But in the end, he never took the true throne. Visit Vendrick. We have no need for two rulers.
Good to see you well. Yes, very good indeed. I journeyed from the distant east to perfect my swordsmanship. And legend has it that powerful beings slumber in this land. This sword has been in my family for generations, and only a real man can wield it true. I may face any man or beast, and none shall be a match for my sword. This land is a right mess, eh? King's gone. The people are mad glint in their eyes. The land itself is overrun by terrible beasts. No better place to test my sword, eh? This land is a right mess, eh? King, no better